Hello, how is everyone? My name is Aduba. Some people like to call me Adubango. It's okay. I'm going to be giving you a lot of information about saxophone and saxophone playing and the art of saxophone playing. I've seen that online it's really hard to find beginner information, so that's where we will start. I'm going to start from the very first thing, the care of the saxophone. Yes, the care of the saxophone. Most times, for the most part, beginners usually like the instrument because they've had someone play really nicely, do that nicely, and they don't want to go through the beginner information. We can't skip that if we are to go that far. It's very important that you take care of the saxophone. The saxophone is a very expensive instrument. It's we have student saxophones, intermediate saxophones, and professional saxophones. We'll go into deeper with that later. Today, I'm going to be demonstrating on the alto saxophone. Different saxes, depending on maybe if you're traveling or if you're at home, you have a different case. But whichever case that you have, they are designed to hold the saxophone particularly in a different angle. There are specific areas, sides on which the saxophone can rest. As you can see, this is the most safest, and then it can also sit like this because it has the stands on there, and also this is the other side on which it can rest because it also has that. Past that, the saxophone should never rest this other side or this other way because of the things that I will be explaining later on. So, the saxophone is in here, right? This is the part that I have particularly. Now, if you are going to open up the zip while you're opening, please make sure it's seated on only this other side. Don't use either or the other three that I've just explained. If you are opening out the saxophone and you want to get it out. The reason is because it will easily fall out and you don't want that to happen. So let's go ahead and nicely open our instrument. There we are, and this is your saxophone, your baby. This is earlier on what I was explaining. The saxophone, as you can see, when this is how it sits. That's its bed. It comes out nicely like that, and the saxophone has, if I could use the word, exoskeleton. It has all its mechanism right here on this other side. Nothing very much this other side, but this side there is really all the buttons and all these other things that are very delicate and fragile. And saxophone is not very strong, so these things can easily bend. And since it's this complex, it's hard really to tell which one is out of order and which one is still in sync. And just one thing coming out of sync can really make even a professional player hate the session or a gig. You will not enjoy it if the saxophone is not responding particularly to your emotions or your energies and anything you want to do, trills and so on and so forth. So you don't want that to happen. I'll take it back.